Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. One here, one here, one here, and one here. And I am going to just put one of them in there. No, I'm not. Put one there. I'll put one there. See, this is just daft. I don't need to do any of this. I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. I don't need to. Alright? We just need to do that. That's all we need to do. Although, one of those coming off of that to feed into the silo, it doesn't seem like it's going to be quite enough. I think what we are actually going to need is that one's going to have to go back a bit. You're going to go over here. See, daytime is now much drearier than nighttime. It's definitely better now at night time than it is during the day. If we zoom out a bit and look down here, see? This is nighttime. It's nighttime at the moment, and look how much light we've got from all of our poles. I want them to be on 24/7 now, because daytime is way too dark. But this might be too much. This might be too bright, although this might actually be just right for you. So give me feedback. We'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do about these. I got full depth, minimize on focus loss, high quality animations, texture streaming, color filter. What is this? Do you? Okay, that looks pretty cool. Is that something that we want? Let's have a look. What's that do? I don't really know what I've just color filtered there. I'm looking at this. Looking at my reds. And I don't actually know what I'm color filtering. Ah, that's gone like quite a bit darker on there. That brightens it up a bit. Seems to be a lot of change on there. That seems to have added a load of shadows and stuff. Don't know. Right. Contrast, we don't want to mess with that. We'll leave that on 0. Brightness. See, it sort of makes things go a little bit hinky when you change the brightness too much, doesn't it? It fades the coloring. So let's put your brightness to 10. Saturations. Does all of that. I don't remember what I think the saturation was on 100, wasn't it? Confirm. Well, it seems alright at the moment. I mean, this is nighttime setting, though. So nighttime setting's a bit different. Daytime, we'll see what it's like when we get back to daytime settings, shall we? Anyway, I want you here, here, and here like this. And then I want you to move. I could actually do with... Right. How are you able to... Oh, because... that one's in the wrong spot. That needs to go there. That one goes back there so that it goes out, and I have 2 on each of them. But then I've also got you shouldn't be there. We're going to need to do it like this. I go 1 here, and 1 over here, and yeah, you can go over there somewhere like that. Right. So there's everything is all met up, and it's all hunky dory and tickety boo. How many do you make? 40 molten copper. To make 4 copper plates in 4 seconds. Is one of these gonna be able to unload fast enough for this? I don't know. Don't know if one of these is gonna be quick enough. Doesn't seem like one is gonna be quick enough. I think we're gonna need doubles. So let's go and make some more. I'm running out of materials to make these things. What material? I need copper plate. Well, fortunately, I'm making some copper plates right now, so we're not going to need to worry about this too much. Let's add in a couple extra of these and a couple of extra on here like this. And then we can start unloading a few on here as well, like that. And then over this way, I've run out for a second. Okay, fine. And then I will take these, put one in here and one here, and we'll do the same over this side like that. And then we'll go boom and boom. And we will do same here. That one's going to go there. Right. Now I need an extra little bit of belt. 1 and 2. And I can hear thunder outside. You can hear thunder outside my home. I do need to be careful. We don't want to be having power cuts. Power cuts are never good. Let's copy those over and copy those over like that. With only 2 of these working on each, I don't need that underground belt there at all. Which means that I can put that back up there like that. Then I can... Wait. Why have you stopped? The aura stopped going in. Okay, the aura stopped going in. That's fine. That's a minor detail. And I've got a few more. I've only got 7. I've used up an awful lot of the... I need some more copper, don't I? Right, well, fortunately, I do have a small smidgen of copper that we've just gone and dumped in here. So that'll keep me going for a second or two. That lets me make a few more of them. There's another 25. And we can run back down this way now and find out what the problem is. The problem now is the iron has slowed everything down and ground to a halt. So the next little step that we will take is we will go racing up here. We've got the copper going that way, and I've got this coming up this way. I would like that copper there, as it's filling that one up pretty rapidly, to also be unloading from there. So let's get that one out of the way from there and put it up there instead. We'll put a belt out that way. We'll put a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. You will go here. I'll do the same over there. And power pole here like this. Put an underground belt there, down to there like that. And now I'm going to just wander off over this way, and I'm going to go and find me some more. Wood processing is still processing. There we go. Right. I want to go and get a couple more belt. Well, I'm mostly all right for belts, but I could also do with a few other bits. We want top up a stack of them. Go in here. I've only got 50 of them. I had more than that. Right, why have I only got 50 of them? What has slowed down on these? I stopped something making on these. Mechanical parts, basic splitters. Basic splitters aren't making... Oh, timber. I need timber coming down for both of these, and I didn't have a supply. We used up the supply, and then I didn't bother making any more. So we do need to get some timber coming over for these. We'll have to do that. I'll take 50 of them. I don't need to worry about it for a minute. I do still have enough materials coming in to cover everything that I need on there, so it's not like a life or death situation. It's just something that is going to be rather convenient for us fairly soon, if we can manage it. Now let's go for a little bit of a wander up this way, and... Right, I was bringing that copper down to start with, so I'm going to bring you down... here like this, and I'm actually gonna run you down there like that, and no, yes I am. I'm gonna keep you going. I'm gonna put that one there, and you're gonna go right the way through this. You go a little bit shorter on there, and you're gonna go to... You can't... Just a little tiny bit too far there, really. We'll put you to there. And then you can go to that point there. And then underground it over to this point over here. And nighttime. Right, I really like the light that I've got here on... nighttime, but I want this mod to be giving me light 24/7 rather than just nighttime. It's got to be something I can do about that. Turret edge tiles lighted. Default setting. Use an early game only, as once above 500 turrets, it can slow down UPS game speed. If all turrets are lighted, the number of tiles beyond the edge lit. Setting to 0 is just the turret size. To -1 disables the feature. Use an early game only, as once above 500, it can slow down UPS game speed. Okay. Not really sure about that. Per player. Show inserter entity preview. Dunno. We'll come back to that again. I might have overdone it with the nighttime lights. Maybe that could be part of the problem. Right, so we'll put that one up to there. So I've now got copper coming all the way round and going back onto that belt. It's all going to be fed through. So all I need to do over this side is swap that one over into there, so that then all of that copper can come through here. I've got a absolute boatload of it. I've got 12,000 of them in there. They're all going to run through. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to... See, I could be direct feeding the copper as well, like I'm doing there, but no, I'm not going to. And I'm not going to keep direct feeding that either, I don't think, because getting some of those onto a belt separately can be quite useful. So I might want to just take these up. Change, just like rebuild that bit slightly. So here we go. We've got the copper coming up through here, and this is now very nicely coming onto the belts over here. It's actually keeping it all going. Everything's running flat out, and it's not causing any problems with the belts. Everything is able to use it. That's coming up through into here. I got these coming in. Look, see, they're filling up very nicely. It takes 4 seconds, and then the copper, the plates are very quickly dumped out again. And then they're running into there. Okay, that's brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. We got a nice lot of copper being processed there. All the copper that's running through is being processed. I need to just bring the iron up, but I'm already processing iron as fast as I possibly can. So, like I said, the next thing we want to do is we want to expand that so that we can double out those, and put in an extra one of them. And here we go on to daytime. This is the bit that I wanted to have a little play around with. Although it's dreary daytime at the moment, it will pick up in a minute, won't it? So if I go control in there, it's 297 landfill, 295 there. I got 600 landfill now. Daytime's getting brighter, but it's here that I wanted to play around with my graphics. Oh, but it's getting brighter now during the day. It sort of seems to work alright. It's the transition between night and day that is the biggest kind of bit that makes it go dull. But now, during the day, it's like it's starting to get brighter again. But anyway, I guess we'll just have to work with what we got for a minute. I want to go there, make that a little bit bigger, so I can bring that up like that. I definitely want to, if I go, that's 150, that is. I don't know that I want to use quite that many. Oh, no. Okay, I love the way that it splashes into the water. That is a very cool little feature. Run that out there, like that. How many have I got? I've still got, like, 400. Ooh, I got loads of room. Okay, I can definitely expand this out quite nicely here. I can go a full 200 out on there, like that. And I can go a full 200. I can go out a full square on here, like this. There's a whole load more. How much have I still got loads left? So bring that one up. This is the final stack now. I got 132 landfill. I've still got 69. So if I run that all the way along over to here. There we go. Right. So I've used up all of that landfill. Plenty of space on here. That is going to be absolutely spot on perfect. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'll pick up those there. And just the iron ingots. And I'll get rid of you. Then these pipes can go. I'm going to have to rebuild the induction furnace, casting machine. Yes. Blast furnace. I need 2 induction furnaces. A blast furnace, chemical furnace. A induction furnace. Right, 1, 2, like that. That's the 2 that I just dismantled. and I've got the parts for. So we want you here, and I want that one there, which will go... She's just going to move that one up a bit like that, because it's easier. And then what you do is you take that one, and you put it up there like that. And then you put that one there, and you put that one out there like that. So they will just keep loading as we want them to. That one can go up that side there. Then I can put a power line on there and a power line up there. And I will put 4 of them into there, and I'll copy that and I'll paste that into there. So that is now got everything that we want going in. Everything that we want is going into this one as well. Next, I'm going to want a belt coming off of here. So we will take a belt. The belt is going to run down this way, and it's going to turn round, and it's going to go back up that way. Actually, that's not quite how I did it down here, is it? Yes, well, pretty much. Pretty much. So what I'll do with this one instead is if I bring the belt up like halfway, I don't need to do that. If I put the belt that way, and I put one out the middle that runs up there like that, that's how we can do this one. So then we can go into here, we can take the induction furnaces. So I want to put one here, one here. I'll turn that one round. And then I want to put one of them there, and I want to put one of them over there. We can put these in. Do them. We'll put some, just put 2 lots in like that. And I'll go one there and one there. That reaches all the way across. And I also need to have these unloading. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on those. And then I'm going to offset on the inside here, and I'm going to copy 2 of those out onto there. So I'm going to need 1, 2, and then 1 and 2 in there like that, so that I've got plenty of those coming out through. Next, I want the molten iron recipe in here, which we will put out onto all of them. I've got that set up down there already, so I just need to do exactly the same as that over this side. Don't need to change anything on that one. So I'll put 3 of them down here, and then I'll put 3 of them. Let's not do that, shall we? Right, that just gave me the separate parts, so I actually need to make 2 more of those. There. I put 1 there, and I put 1 there. And then I need pipes. That will run up there like that. Now, how did I do the pipes down here? Did I have them set? I did. I had 2 running one side, 2 running the other side. So that's what I'll do here. We'll take those there, get rid of that one and join that one in like that, and then I can connect the pipeline on here. I can do the same with these coming out. Player is in the way. That can come out onto there. 1, 2, 3 on here, and I need to make yet more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. Another 50 inserters being built. We will copy that, run it over those plates. And then this one runs down like this. This one over this side will also run down through. And then I'll make this exactly the same as the other side, but we're going to do 2 mirror images on this one. That's going to turn around here, and it's going to drop down there. So I've got stuff loading in and stuff loading out onto that one on that side. Actually, I'm going to bring that down 1 step further, like that. Oops. There. I'll bring you over here, and then I will load that into there. I don't think I'll worry about putting one of them in. going to worry about that at all. What I will do, though, is in here, I'm going to input priority the left here. And this one, I'm also going to input priority the left so that eventually it will just keep everything running, like feeding in from the lower side and not from the upper side. Does that make any sense to you? It makes sense. It sort of makes sense to me. I kind of understand what I'm trying to say there, so I'm hoping that some of you do as well. That can travel across onto there. We've got, this is all now joined up. I want to just put, let's get rid of those, and I want to put an underground pipe on this one. And do it there. There. That's going to go to that point. And it's going to go over to there like that. So then I can put copper over to that side. And there we go. Right. So we've now got a little bit of extra iron that is running through this system. And hopefully all like filling up the system exactly as it should, exactly how we want. This is everything working as intended. This is what we want. So we still need to expand it out a little bit. I got one more bit that I got to join up. These here are working well, but they're not working quite as well as I would like. My lights are flickering. I really hope that this doesn't go horribly wrong. I got thunder going on outside. And my lights flicker for a pastime whenever we have thunder, but it does make me a bit nervous. Let's pretend that's not happening for a minute. It's probably not the best way to deal with the situation. Ooh, we have a potential problem. Let's just ignore it and do nothing. That's probably not the best way to deal with anything. But that's what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm going to rotate you round there, and I'll put a belt onto that one. And then we'll take another underground belt, and we will run it around this way. So that is going to go over here to that point. Belt round there, and I'm going to take this underground belt here. And that's going to run up here like this. Actually, that's not far off of where I want it to be. And it's going to come out of the ground right there. I could do with a couple more underground belts. And actually, those aren't lined up, but honestly, I don't think that's going to be the final resting place for those, so it doesn't really matter. I've gone too far. They've gone too far. To go back this way, I need to get some more underground belts. I'm using quite a few of those. I've got splitters aplenty. I don't need any of them. I just want... Nope. Stack of these. I'm actually going to take 2 stacks. Just because. Because why not? Let's treat ourselves, shall we? Wood processing, it's these. These we're not making. Why aren't we making them? What are you waiting on? You're waiting on copper servo motors. Why are you waiting on copper servo motors? Let's trace this back a minute. Copper servo motors are running through very slowly. There's the servo motors. They are coming up. They're making it through eventually. So we need to trace this back and run all the way over here. There's the servo motors and up through here. They're being used on any of this. They might be being used on this, although they shouldn't be. And there's the copper servo motors. We're waiting on those, which is these. And you're not making these because we're waiting on cellulose fiber. Everything is all about the cellulose fiber. That's the big shortages. There is a lot of thunder going on outside at the moment. I want to just finish off this little bit. Why did I go for a... Why did I wander off? I got distracted by... Oh, it's because I was picking up some of these. Right, I've got the last of the underground belts that I want. So I don't want that underground belt or that one there. What I actually want to do is... No, I don't want that one there either, because that's actually connected onto the side of that one. I missed that, didn't I? That could have been bad. Tell you what we'll do then. We will get rid of these all the way down to here, like this. And then I'll bring it over there. I want to actually just run that up right next to the other one. So if I bring it over and I do that, then we can put these, and they are going to be synchronized right next to the other one, which I think would be a lot better. That's what I want there. And then that one can run up there like that. up a little tiny bit further, and then we will pop that one into there like that. And isn't that just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? So I'll put 200 of them into there, and I'll go here and I'll drop 115 of them into there like that. So they can go and make a whole load of them. I've now got these iron coming out here. Not that that really matters, because it's all going through there and it's being turned into plates. I've got a nice saturation of plates coming through. That should keep everything moving down here. This is now choked up completely, and it's all being used. I'm using everything to its maximum capacity right now. Whether that's going to stay being the case is another matter entirely. We come down here and we have a look at this. Copper is running a bit slow. It's coming out of here a little bit slowly. Copper is running a bit slow coming out of this one. I just need to expand that so that I've got 4 of them running into there, I think. Actually, I don't even need to have it running through there. Instead of having that wraparound bit. This is filtering alright, but then the one down the bottom, you get more copper ore out of this side down here. So if we run down here, like that there, that is now filtering out just fine. Everything's coming out of there, except for the copper. We are struggling here with the copper, but if I had that down a little bit, and then I had 4 of these dumping the ore in, that might be a bit better. Or, you know, I could just do this. Right, I had a brainwave here when I was looking at this. Right, if I was to bring that round there, and I was to put that one on there, I wouldn't even need to worry about it. Wouldn't need to worry about it in the slightest. See, we can have those going in there, and they might even be able to fill this one up for us. That'd be pretty good. That is kind of like, that's just a big buffer right there. So we don't need to worry about it too much. All it's got to do is just buffer things back a little bit. This is now all working as intended. I've got all of the ores running through. I've got the stone running through down here. This is looking pretty good, actually. Quite pleased with this. Copper is running up there as rapidly as it possibly can. That is going to be using it all up. I've also got the copper coming in from the top. Not very much copper coming down from there. I've got a belt that is currently full, but how long that's going to stay full for, I don't know, because it thins out quite a bit down here. So I think we will actually be taking it away faster than we can chuck it in. At least for the time being. It's going to be the same up here. Look at the iron that's now running through. Right, we've now got a lot more iron running through. Are we going to be using all of this? I think we are still going to be using it all up. Right, if you look through here, realistically, it is still using everything up. Right, eventually, it gets all the way over here, and then it gets turned into steel, and then it comes into there. I got 2,000 steel in that chest, so we're doing well. Now we just need to keep scaling everything up, don't we? Wood processing is still taking a very long. Then I'm waiting on more of this. If we can get the wood processing going, though, maybe that will help. So fine. It's the green algae. I'm waiting on green algae. Like, I'm continuous. All I'm waiting on all the time here is green algae. Green algae all the way through. I don't want to change those, but what I think I might do is I might come along and I might add in more algae farms. But we've got this next stage. It's been developed. We've done it. We've connected this. We've done this one. We've done the other one. We've joined the 2 of them up. The only thing that I've got left is I've got a couple of these spare, so I can add in an extra couple. I can put one here and one here, and we can do the same down the bottom side as well. I've got enough things here to do this with at the moment, so let's run that one out to there. Before I get too carried away, which way do I want to do this? You're going to go... Well, I need to put it into here, don't I? Add 4 in there. Right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's just going to have to go like that. And then that one's going to have to go on that side down there. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.